Hi, my name's Tim Flanagan, and this is my wife, Kathy. And we wanted to take the time to say a few words about Jerry DeMauro. And actually, I'd just like to start with this. Who sells a home in the middle of a pandemic? Jerry does. We had sold the home in the beginning of that, and because of that, it fell through, and he never broke stride. He just was like, okay, we'll move on, we'll find somebody else, and it was just nonstop. Always got a hold of him anytime we needed to, right?
Sure.
And the energy, I've been in sales for since I was a kid. And I owned a business for 35 years, and the last 10 years I just retired from a company where I trained salespeople. So here was the biggest sale of my life, and I had to stand back and let him take control. And to be honest, it drove me crazy. But I learned to listen, because had I not, I probably would have cost us a deal. So.
Think we can take these off now?
Oh yeah.
My favorite thing about Jerry is I didn't have to worry about the details. And that's what I do in my profession. That's my job, and I found it very comforting to know that he knows every bit of those forms that you're signing and will follow up later to bring something to your attention, and I know that I can trust him and to take care of all those details. That was comforting to me.
And going back, I wanted to say the first time I had met Jerry was about 12 years ago, and my next door neighbors had used him to sell their house. And I had heard him, again, being in sales, I would listen to his pitch when he was in the backyard. I'd be, he's good, this guy's good. And then I did as all neighbors do. I went over to look at the house when they were having the open house. And again, I explained I'm just the neighbor, but I heard him talking to people as they were going, and the same energy that he had, 12 years later at my house. It was great. But the funny thing is that the girls that lived there, when they sold the house, he sold it quickly, he got their price, and one of them was an absolute sweetheart, the other one was not. Never had a nice thing to say for the 10 years I lived next door to them, while the other one was an absolute doll. And she actually said, she goes, he's the best, you should use him. I'm like, okay, that's it, it's done. So what did I do? I wait 12 years. And as soon as I know I'm selling the house, I didn't call anybody. I called Jerry. And Friday we'll be on the road to our new home in Savannah, Georgia because of him.